guys, welcome back to my channel. So starting off, I'm going to take some duct tape and place that on the very outer corners of my eye to create a nice, clean, sharp look once this eye makeup look is done. And I'm going to start off with my transition shade, and I'll be using my Kat Von D Shade and Light eyeshadow palette to start this look off. And then I'm going to go in with my first shade. I have all the shades marked in the very bottom right corner of the screen. And I'm going to really take my time blending these colors out to make sure this look comes out very nice and blended and there's no harsh edges, as always. Then we're going to go in with a second eyeshadow, and I sped this look up, but I really wanted to show how much I've spent time blending, because I think that's really important, because a lot of people ask me how I get my makeup to turn out the way that it does, and this is the key, is just blending and taking your time. Then we're going to go in with this next gray eyeshadow on the outer corner. I really want to darken up that outer corner because I want the outer corner to be really smoky, and I want to kind of transition into the blue. But I'm going to build up these darker shades. I'm going to go in with the black eyeshadow next, and I'm going to start building that up. I go in with just a little bit of black with this eyeshadow palette because that black is very, very pigmented. So it's best to start off with a little bit and then build it up, which you will see me do. Then I'm going to go in with my blending brush and blend out all of the shadows to make sure, as always, you guys already know, there's no harsh edges. Then, like I already said, I will go back in with that black eyeshadow to make sure to deepen up those outer corners because I want that black eyeshadow to really stand out. And then I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, and I'm going to use this first blue eyeshadow. And I'm going to put that all in the center and avoid the outer corners and the inner corner, because I'm going to go in with this next eyeshadow, which is the lighter blue shade, and I'm going to make sure that blends in and transitions well into that darker blue shade. And then once again, I'm going to go back in with that black eyeshadow again in the Shade and Light palette, just to make sure that black really blends in nicely with that blue eyeshadow, and that I also don't lose that black eyeshadow pigment. Then I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and very carefully blend out those harsh edges. And it is time to remove the tape and clean up all the fallout from the eyeshadow. And you'll have a nice sharp look. And then I'm going to go in with this shade in the Metal Matte palette and highlight my brow bone. And then I did do my eyeliner and mascara off camera, as always. And I'm going to go in with my Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops and place those on my cheekbones to enhance my highlight later on. And now I'm just going to go through my normal foundation routine. I do believe I was using my Loreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation for this makeup look. And then once foundation is done, I have been using this color corrector lately to conceal dark circles, and I really don't have dark circles, guys. The main reason I have been using this color corrector is because I have been using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I do find this kind of helps really just blend out that concealer in a sense of like it kind of keeps it from creasing, because I love this concealer a lot, and I know a lot of beauty bloggers and beauty YouTubers have been swearing by this concealer, but it does crease on me just a little bit, and I found that using that color corrector underneath of that concealer has really kept it from creasing. So I love using that combo together. And then of course I will add the concealer in my usual areas of the center of the forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and the center of my chin. And then I'll set my under eye area with my Mercier translucent setting powder. And I will also use that setting powder to set the rest of my foundation as well. And I found actually using the setting powder to set my foundation instead of using my Maybelline Fit Me powder has actually helped keep my face more matte throughout the day, because if you don't know, then now you know that my skin is very oily. So I've been trying to find different tricks to keep my skin matte, or my makeup matte throughout the day. And then from there, I'm just going to go back in and create that same eye look that we did on the lids on the lower lash line. So I'll be using those same eyeshadows to create that same makeup look just on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in with my NYX Liquid Crystal Eyeliner, and I'm going to put just that nice little clean stripe on the bottom half, on the bottom part of my wing, just to add a little something extra, you know, make the makeup look pop a little bit more. And then it's on to contouring, and of course you guys already know my drill with this. I'm just going to speed through this part because it's nothing new at all. And of course I will list everything that I use down below in the description bar. And then of course I will go ahead and clean up the edges of my contour to make sure that contour is nice and sharp using my Mercier translucent setting powder. And for blush, I'm going to go in with my Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill collaboration with a Champagne Glow Face Palette. And I'll be using that first blush and mixing the two highlights, Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop, together. And as you can see, those highlights are already blinding as alone by themselves. But adding that Cover FX enhancer drops underneath of my foundation just made it pop even more. And then I'm just going to take a beauty sponge and just kind of tap over that highlight just to make sure it sinks into my foundation and doesn't just stand out from everything. Everything just blends in together. And now I'll just take those same two highlights and put those on the inner corner. And then for lips, I'll be using my Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow. I use a lot of Kat Von D products in this video, but what can I say, her products are just amazing. So then from there, I'll be using my Urban Decay setting spray. And this will be the completed look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this look, and I will see you in the next one.